I've got to get to Anthony in Florida on line 4 because I told Anthony yesterday, based on his call, I was going to make two hockey bets. I was going to bet the Sabres and I was going to bet the Lightning, which I did. So I started the new second half of the season off 2-0. Sabres win, let's go. Lightning win, let's go. So, Anthony, you're a money-making hockey machine. Thanks for calling.
You're welcome, John. Like I said, I saw that video of New York's finest being pelted by man dummies acolytes, by his little disciples. And I applaud you for what you do. But my days of knocking on doors and things like that and thinking that voting is going to change anything are over. Like I said, I deal with leftists directly. I don't. There's nothing to discuss. Trump was right, or no? Somebody said it. I think it was Bannon, because we're not going to convince them. They're not going to convince us. It's either one side or the other. There needs to be some sort of separation. There needs to be some sort of national divorce, because we're not going to get along. We're not going to agree with leftists and communists. You've got those two. The one, the Somalian, Ilhan Omar, and the other one. We're never going to agree with them. They don't believe in America. They shouldn't be in the houses of Congress. They shouldn't be in those halls. We don't agree. There needs to be some sort of separation. There's nothing. Either we're going to win or they're going to win. There's nothing to discuss anymore. What are we going to convince them of? What are they going to convince you of? I don't want my daughter wearing some dirty hijab or studying Islam. No, I'm an American. I'm a Christian. So what? Based on everything that's been going on, and I'm not gonna, stick a "I told you so" about yesterday. That's not what I'm about. I'm about, like I said, I'm here long term to save our nation. And personally, every person that's listening, you need to take a personal, put your camera phone down and get up and do something, whether it's what you want to do or what I do. Because I rip down those little flags, those resistors that post over the overpasses, like the one on 395 and 495. I've got a nice little collection of leftist crap. I don't say anything. I just walk up and say, yeah, Trump's not a king. I got my MAGA hat on. I'm taking your stuff. There's nothing to discuss. And they stand there and look at me with a shocked look on their face. Yeah, thank you. And I walk off. No discussion. I win.
Well, wait a minute. 395 and 495 is in Washington, D.C. Is that what you're talking about, or Florida?
Yes, it is.
How'd you come up here?
No. Well, I move around, brother. I move around.
To come to my city, you don't call me?
Oh, I'm sorry, John, but I was.
You come to my city, you just text me and say, "Hey, dude, I'm in your city. Let's, go buy me a beer." You just won me two hockey games out of the blue. I told you I was going to bet Buffalo and the Lightning just for you, and I won both bets. So the least I can do is buy you a beer. Don't come to the city and kick old Johnny to the curb. That's not very nice. Not very hospitable.
I apologize, brother.
You kick curb like roadkill. I know you're going to make it up to me. Here's how you make it up to me. You ready? Very, very simple. I know you don't want to knock on doors. I get it. Go to makedcgreat.com and give me a campaign donation of $200, and all is forgiven. How's that?
150.
Done. Thank you. You're a good man. Thank you. But the next time anybody comes to the city, you text me, 878-256-9062. You come to the city, I'm going to take you out. I mean, come on, man. Don't be Godzilla to the curb.
I was passing through, and I get tired of seeing that no kings and all that Trump's a dictator, and I'm like, nope, I've had enough. I'm he ain't perfect, but doggone it, he's the president, and I'm sick of that. And it's like,
You see, you just
have
go
some
up to
respect.
them. You just go up to them in the overpass and take their flag.
Yeah, I take their stuff.
You
I just,
see their stuff.
their little candle vigils and no kings, and I just take their stuff. And like said, and if
Don't they
you and
call
like
the,
said, and if
don't
you
they call
approach
the
me,
police?
like
Don't they
I
call the
hope you
cops?
like bear mace. So like I don't, I just go, hey, nice stuff, thank you, and they just stand there like, and I do it so fast, they're shocked, and by the time they say something, I'm already walking off, waving like, have a nice day, and if you approach me, bear mace to the face, and I just keep going,
Oh God.
easy, easy
Oh my
peasy.
goodness. Okay, Anthony, that's the caller of the year right there. You just take their stuff. Oh my God. You need to come to DC for the No Kings rally and just take their stuff. Because you're right, they're a bunch of wimps. They're not going to fight back. If there's not a mob, they can't do anything, right? Like Mono, they're not
Right.
going to do anything. They want a mob, like you just saw with the snowballs, ice balls, with the cops chasing them down the street, tell them to get out. As long as they got a mob, they're fine, and they're outnumber the cops 110 to 1, right? You're right, Anthony. Thank you. Thanks for the campaign donation. MakeDCGreat.com. Thank you, Anthony. Get this. Anthony's on my.
You're welcome, brother. You're welcome.
I'm taking his call all the time. He gives me hockey winners. He gives me donations. Takes the Kings flags down from the overpasses. Oh my goodness! Just I love this show. Right? Where are you going to get this? Anywhere else in the morning? Oh my goodness!